You're tuned into Boxing UK. My name is Riakporhe, here with Adam Smith. Adam, how did you find tonight?
Enjoyed it, loved it. Thought Richard Riakporhe's left hook to the liver was stunning. Just the sort of performance he needed at this stage. He's really got some momentum behind him now. And yeah, very pleased. I mean, Fabio Turchi's a tough guy, and no one had ever done anything like that to him. So brilliant performance from Richard. Now the question is whether he goes straight into a world title or we have another one before that. So I'll be talking to Ben Shalom and seeing how Richard feels. I think Richard just wants to get on with anyone. I felt after the Dion Juma fight he might have needed 2 or 3 more, but listen, he was stunning tonight, so he's got the power to trouble anyone, I think. So very interesting to see whether he can become a world champion. Lauren Price boxed beautifully. Just wonderful to see her finally turn over. It's been a long road, battling for her signature, and I know she's wanted to fight ever since Beijing, and she was great. She just looked like she's so at home in the ring, and I thought she boxed, you know, as I said, beautifully. Sweet punches, quick. Her mobility was fantastic, and she's up and running. I mean, there'll be more impressive performances from her as we go forward, but I think we've started really well with her, and I think she's going to be a superstar. Zach Chelly, really pleased for him. I thought he came of age tonight. He was patient. He wasn't too overeager. He admitted that his start wasn't the best, but he then troubled Jermaine Brown, and yeah, it was some really good knockouts on the undercard and a fantastic night all round.
Box is going in great momentum right about now. Where are we with the Claressa Shields Savannah Marshall fight? Is there any news on that as of late?
So Savannah and Claressa will fight in September. We're just tying up the final details, and we'll be announcing the date and the venue pretty soon. But yeah, we're raring to go with that. I think it's one of, if not the biggest fight of the year. Katie Taylor had the phenomenal matchup with Amanda Serrano, and you know, on paper that was great. In reality, it turned out to be epic, and I think that Savannah Marshall and Claressa Shields will just follow suit. I think it's another fantastic fight for the women. And look, you know, Lauren's turned pro, Caroline's turned pro, Caris in a couple of weeks. It's just brilliant time for the ladies, and I commentated with our world champion Tasha Jonas tonight. She's looking at getting Hannah Rankin in the unification. It's fantastic times for the women.
A question on the women's boxing, of course, with the platform that Sky Sports have, do you think Claressa Shields, Savannah Marshall can be built up with as much anticipation as Serrano Taylor due to the foundations and subscriptions and all the avenues that they do have for promotion?
Oh, absolutely. I think we'll absolutely push it to the core. It's a wonderful match. It's got huge history as well, more personal history than Katie and Amanda had, because of course they fought as amateurs, and Claressa's only ever defeat, amateur or pro, was from Savannah Marshall. So, and there's been a lot of needle in the build-up. I think with Katie and Amanda, it's just turned out to be an incredible night in the Garden with 2 phenomenal, you know, fighters. But this has got that extra spice. It's going to happen in the UK, prime time. Yeah, I think it's going to be absolutely magical.
And of course, let's touch on another topic, of course, the news of Joshua signing with Dazn. How do you feel? Was it something you expected? What were the responses from that?
Well, we've got no news to report on Anthony Joshua. We've had an amazing relationship with him. He obviously went out of contract after the Usyk first fight. And wherever he goes, wherever he lands, we'll be supporting him all the way. He's part of our fabric, part of our furniture, and if he makes the decision to go to Dazn, then you know, we wish him well. But let's see what happens, and whatever, as I said, whatever happens, AJ is always part of Sky, and we've had some amazing nights with him. Personally, I'm very close to him and his team, and you know, I expect him to be fully focused on the job at hand out in Saudi against Alexander Usyk, and trying to right the wrong of what happened at Spurs. It's going to be a very hard ask. I think he'll start as an underdog. A lot of people think he won't be able to become a 3-time heavyweight champion, but he's got Robert Garcia, he's got Angel Fernandez, he's got his qualities, and he's got a lot of heart and desire and determination. So don't write him off just yet. Can't wait for August the 20th, and you know, if we're not with him, then we wish him the best.
Just another touch on a heavyweight subject. Hughie Fury versus Michael Hunter, 2nd of July. What are your thoughts on this one?
Great fight, wonderful international fight. I spent time with Michael Hunter out in Vegas recently. He's really excited about coming over to tackle Hughie Fury. I think it's the exact right fight for Hughie Fury. At the time, it's a pick'em. It's a great international heavyweight fight. As you may have heard, we've also announced the signing of Joseph Parker today, which we believe is fantastic for the heavyweight division. Joe, has found another gear since he's joined with Andy Lee, and he's a very well-respected heavyweight who's going to be in some more great fights. Fraser Clark can't wait to get his career going again as well, and Hughie Fury, Michael Hunter's a brilliant fight for July the 2nd. Ben Whittaker turns professional on the same night. Caroline Dubois is back, and we've also got the exhibition with Ricky Hatton and Marco Antonio Barrera, which
I was just going to mention that.
Yeah.
For the nostalgia sake, Ricky Hatton is back.
Yeah, I mean, it's an exhibition. It's great to see him in fantastic shape. It's great that he'll be donning the gloves with Marco Antonio Barrera, a fellow legend, a great friend of Ricky's, and we can all don our caps and admire and appreciate what we've had in the past. I've got a special relationship with Ricky, a special relationship with Marco, and we'll be there to enjoy them coming out safe and sound, and nice to see them doing it for charity, and there's some structure in their lives, which is great to see post-retirement.
Very much for your time, Adam. There's one last question from Steve. He said, how did you feel towards the end of the season, last day of match day football season?
you tell Steve, I'll see him soon. Liverpool won 2 cups. I was out in Paris. That wasn't a very pleasant experience for my son and I, but we'll come again, and he's lucky to still be in the Premier League.
We go again. Thank you for your time, Adam.
Cheers.
Have a good one. You're tuning into Boxing UK. My name is Riakporhe Noble, here with Adam Smith. Adam, how did you find tonight?
Enjoyed it, loved it. Thought Richard Riakporhe's left hook to the liver was stunning. Just the sort of performance he needed at this stage. He's really got some momentum behind him now, and very pleased. I mean, Fabio Turchi's a tough guy, and no one had ever done anything like that to him. So brilliant performance from Richard. Now the question is whether he goes straight into a world title, or we have another one before that. So I'll be talking to Ben Shalom and seeing how Richard feels. I think